Storyside presents The Murder of a Beauty Queen, narrated by me, Hamish Brown. Introduction. There are two ways of looking at this tragic story of the savage murder of the lovely, sensual beauty queen, Jean Sinapa. There is the love angle, generated partly by torrid love letters, some described in court as being obscene, and partly by Jean's own frank attitude towards sex. Then there is the legal aspect, the broken link in a chain of circumstantial evidence which at the trial was sufficient to convict one of her lovers of murdering her. This is the side of the case which fascinates me. I am prepared to accept a woman's right to have lovers and, like men, deliberately to select them. Why condemn a promiscuous woman because she likes being loved by different men, and not equally blame men for sleeping with different women? George Simenon, the famous writer of crime stories, claims to have slept with 10,000 different women during an active sex life, which spanned nearly 70 years. Nobody condemned him. Ideally, men and women should lead moral lives, husbands and wives sleeping together, and with nobody else sampling the joys of sex. This seems to be the attitude adopted by a writer in a Singapore Chinese language newspaper. A striking headline indicates what is to follow. Through love, she lives again. Through lust, she had to die. She knew the happiness of heaven and the frightfulness of hell. Two lovers, two different worlds. Jean was an enigmatic female who existed in both spiritual and physical worlds. Though she wanted the most perfect kind of love, at the same time she desired the pleasures of the flesh. And this second best world which she pursued dominated after all. But like most best things in life, there was a price to be paid. Jean died, in her prime, in the midst of love and lust. This was the case which stirred the emotions of millions of people in Singapore and Malaysia. Jean's beauty, style, and seduction were moving. But yet more moving was the relationship between her and her brother-in-law, and the sexual world which she inhabited rapturously with her secret lover. The triangular affair which led eventually to her cold-blooded murder. The Jean Sinapa case can be said to have been the most exciting and torrid romance in the history of Malaysia. Jean has been compared with Lady Chatterley in Lawrence's novel, but Jean was more passionate, more colorful than the British noblewoman. Jean Sinapa was not only endowed with natural beauty, her wealth and her flirtatious nature made her very desirable to men. Her own brother admitted that she was a woman of tremendous passion. When she was chosen as beauty queen, her voluptuous figure was displayed in front of many men. She was truly unforgettable. She was uninhibited. She married Sinapa, the civil servant. Their marriage seemed to have been normally happy. But apparently, after they were wed, Sinapa soon discovered her overwhelming sexuality. Night after night, when Sinapa was unable to satisfy her sexual urge, he took to drink. Jean started to wander, and the
Sample complete. Ready to continue?